Well, hello Twitch. I am SimUK. I've no idea if that previous recording is going to actually record. No end of problems whenever I seem to Twitch. I don't know what the hell it is to do with Twitch that causes all these issues, but here we go. So you'll notice that my office cam is now offline for whatever reason. Absolutely no idea why. If I look at the back of the camera, it says it's active and it's on, but it isn't, clearly. Maybe if I just unplug the damn thing, plug it back in. So if you were watching the stream momentarily ago, you will have noticed that the game completely failed. At the second I tried to change the resolution. So I've logged out and logged back in. I have set the... That was my chair, by the way. I have tried to adjust the resolution again, but it's just not working at all. So all we're going to get to see today is no office cam, just the game itself running. And I'm not going to adjust the resolution or change it from full screen or anything, because the second I try and change anything on Deliver Us the Moon, the whole system just breaks my PC. So we're not going to mess around with that. We're just going to leave it running on whatever it's on and just say, okay, there's an issue there. It's been noted. Let's see how the game goes. So I'm firing it up now. Let's see how we get on. Second time round.
There was a time when resources seemed endless.
Hello, hello, hello.
But in 2030, the great energy crisis began. With hardly any resources left on our world, global powers created the World Space Agency to look beyond the Earth for answers. The answer was found in helium-3, a powerful isotope discovered in abundance on the Moon. With it, humanity could satisfy its energy demand for decades to come. And so, in 2032, mankind colonized the Moon. Spearheaded by the Lunar Council, the WSA constructed several permanent settlements to harvest and process helium-3. The resulting energy was transferred to Earth through a revolutionary energy network, the Microwave Power Transmission, or MPT. For a time, all seemed well. Then, one fateful night in 2054, the lights went out. No energy. The MPT had gone offline, and communication with the lunar colonists was lost. Without earthly resources to launch a full-scale rescue mission to the Moon, the World Space Agency was shut down permanently in 2055. But a small group of former WSA colonists refused to accept humanity's bleak future. Determined to discover the colony's fate and to restore the MPT, they've been preparing their mission in an abandoned desert launch facility. Now, in 2059, they are ready to launch an astronaut to the Moon. What awaits is unknown and unforeseeable, but the mission is clear. Deliver us the Moon.
So once again, fantastic introduction. The storyline seems really compelling and exciting, and it's my assumption, having never played the game before, that we are going to be that very astronaut. So I'm going to go into settings, look at graphics. You can see here that apparently this is the resolution we're running. It's not true. I can't change full screen or anything. The second I do, the game just skews all out of control and ruins my entire system. I can't do a damn thing. So we're going to go new game and just see what we've got here. As mentioned before, it's running on the Unreal Engine 4, so it should be fairly decent in terms of graphical quality and
Friends and
lighting and so
family
on.
of the missing lunar colonists gather all around the world
Already you
tonight
can
in
see it's looking
remembrance of
pretty
the
amazing.
2054 MPT blackout that resulted in a global power outage and the loss of contact with the lunar colony. The blackout caused global turmoil, which ultimately led to the closure of the World Space Agency 1 year later. In other news, the recent formation of the largest dust storm on record has prompted climatologists to readjust their forecast of the equatorial desert's growth rate. As a result of the new storm, the desert could soon cover 30% of the globe's landmass. Several governments have pledged support for refugees, despite reports of resource shortages. The dust storm is expected to hit
I think we're in
residential
control
zones
now.
between
Yes,
the
we
northern
are.
49th and 50th latitude lines by late afternoon and pass over the World Space Agency's former MTC ground station in the Adirau Desert. Authorities have imposed a mandatory evacuation of the impacted areas. For countries north of the equatorial desert, temperatures are expected to be a mild...
Fortuna, are you there?
This was Nicole Fleet for World News 1,
yes.
September 16, 2059.
How do I
Wishing
say
you a
yes?
safe and
Who am I
happy
talking
day.
to? F to inspect. Ground launch sequencer, 2 orbital access arm, 3 auxiliary power units, 4 gaseous oxygen vent arm, 5 sound suppression system, 6 hydrogen burn off, 7 main engine ignition, 8 main engine cutoff, 9 stage separation, 10 second stage ignition. Okay, hopefully I don't need to remember that because I shan't. It's all written down there as well. F to toggle. Turn the radio on or off. Okay, so somebody was talking.
We're ready
to
to start the mission. Do you copy?
Do I copy? There's got to be some way of communicating with somebody somewhere. That's pretty stunning, look at that. That is looking really good, I've got to say. Although clearly someone is trying to communicate with me and I'm being a bit dumb here in the sense that I can't figure out what I'm supposed to be doing. Inspect my plate. Oh. Moon Man Far Crossing, backside. A brave astronaut ventures to the moon, his mission to explore the lunar expanse and uncover its mysteries. Whilst the road is desolate and the hardships many, he knows that he must preserve to save mankind. I love the speech used, the language that's used. I can't seem to get around here. There's nothing there. I'm looking for something that sort of vaguely looks like
Fortuna, are you there?
like a radio. Sounds like it's coming from over here, but I can't see what it would be unless it is this. Let's try grabbing that. I think that's probably what I was meant to be doing right from the start.
Ground control to Fortuna 1, this is Claire. Please confirm radio contact.
Tab opens up the Astro tool. I am already starting to dig this. Confirm contact.
Radio contact confirmed. Make your way to the launch platform and prime the rocket for liftoff. We have to launch before the dust storm hits.
Right. Oh my gosh. Enter the Fesenkov launch facility. Sounds Russian, perhaps. Oh wow, it kind of took over there and went into a cinematic, but it was seamless.
There he is, the tourist spy. It took us 4 years to get her ready for launch. But you need to hurry. The dust storm will hit this area in a few hours. If we don't succeed now, the Fortuna mission will be over for good.
Just making some notes there for my review later about the quality of the audio, the graphics, and the acting, in fact, which is quite impressive. Now this is, I'm not sure if you can ever go first person in this game, but in this sort of third person look, it's kind of over the shoulder, I guess. It's kind of I don't know if it's unique or not. I don't play third person games very often, but yeah, it kind of works actually. So I'm assuming we're going down the steps. Scan. Mouse button. Tab. Dossier. The MPT network dish. Created by Isaac Johansson, the MPT transmitted power from the moon to the Earth through a network of satellite dishes. Since Isaac's disappearance during the 2054 blackout, Claire Johansson has studied her father's work closely in preparation for the Fortuna mission. Wow, there's a decent storyline behind this. Riltz, apologies if I'm pronouncing your name incorrectly. You saw my review on Battle Royale. Well, thank you for watching that. What did you think of the game? Something that you found interesting? What can we do here? Shift to sprint. Now, bearing in mind, although I'm reviewing the game... Oh wow, look at this. Isaac Elizabeth. I'm sure this is all relevant. All this kind of stuff. So there's a book here written by Isaac Johansson. Imagine a world free of fossil fuels and pollution, all of our energy needs satisfied in the blink of an eye. Yeah, there's like there's an ulterior motive of some sort here, isn't there? Somebody somewhere has done something they probably shouldn't have. What's this? Scan. So the stuff you have to discover. Okay. Elizabeth kept the Johansson family together after her husband Isaac assumed a role on the Lunar Council. After her death, Claire took care of her sister Kathy before she was taken to the moon to live with Isaac. Both Isaac and Kathy have not been seen since the blackout. Okay, so the storyline is getting more and more deep, I suppose is the appropriate way of mentioning it. Rilf says he wasn't really a fan of the game. It was fun for like the first 3 hours, but that's about it. I understand. The Johansson family. The monument marks the entrance to the Pazenkov Cosmodrome. The facility was abandoned until the Fortuna team made it their base of operations after the blackout and began preparations for humanity's last mission to space. The sign reads, "To the stars." Okay, cool. Is this door open? Nope, that's a big ass door. Right. So anyway, we're going up here. I'm just kind of distracted by all the pretty lights and the interesting things to look at. Trying to make sure I don't miss anything. F to toggle. Yep, that looks safe. Right, that was a total failure, wasn't it? I didn't even notice that ladder before, but it looks like this is the route we're taking. Something here. I do like how the camera is so free. Something's happening. Sure what turning that valve did, but it seems to have actioned the lift.
You're on your way up to the facility. The control center is located on the top floor. There you can prime the rocket for launch.
Understood. Other way over. This one? No? This one. Again, the cinematics are seamless. I love that.
It's been 5 years since we last received a microwave power transmission from the lunar colony. At first, no one believed it would be possible to transmit energy from the moon back to Earth. But the WSA proved the skeptics wrong. Just like you will, when you get the MPT back online.
Good me. Excited for the mission. Going that way. This way. get through there, but obviously you can. So we've got to make it up to the top floor somehow. Right button for flashlight. Wow, the lighting is good. Symbolic of the game, I guess. Interact. 1, 2, 3, 4. 0843. 32. God damn it. 6425. Okay, I don't think we're going to guess that straight off. I thought that would be really cool if I could just guess it. That's not going to happen. So we're going to have to, I don't know, log into a PC and... Aha! If power's out, use code 3548 for the door. That's pretty handy. 3548. I'm pretty sure that's what it said. 3548. Okay, nearly forgot it immediately. That door doesn't open. That does something. Wow. So authentic, this is. Everything about it just feels...
This building once functioned as part of the WSA, but it's been our home for many years now. I still can't believe you'll be leaving here for good soon. The desertification of this whole region won't take long after the storm passes through.
Space Tech Magazine, Life Without MPT, a year after the blackout. Interesting. In this edition, we invite world-renowned scientists to discuss what could have caused the MPT to remain offline, what might have happened to the lunar colonists, and how humanity should move forward. Okay. Something happened then. Oh, the door opened. So, right, okay, does this actually work? I feel like that block needs to be utilised for something. I don't know what at this moment in time. Can I grab these things? No. That plant looks miraculously healthy considering it's been there for a long time. I believe it has. What have we got here? Scan. Determined to seek the truth about the 2054 blackout and restore the MPT connection, Mariah Gonzalez has raised the Fortuna team from the ashes of the WSA. Since 2055, Mariah's team has been secretly working on their mission. Okay. So, inspect. Memoriam, Hydrogen's malfunction, 2048. Okay. What's this thing? Is that not the same thing? Oh, I thought, yeah, okay, it's the same thing. Alright, what am I meant to be doing here then? Interact with the globe. That's pretty cool. To get to the top floor. That looks important. One of the few survivors of the 2048 Hydrogen's cryosleep malfunction, Mariah brought her damaged ASE unit back to Earth with her. She's been trying to repair her ASE in hopes of restoring holographic recordings captured by the device during her time at the Hydrogen's research facility. Met years ago on the Pearson space station. I was relieved from service after the Hydrogen's cryosleep malfunction. Remember how we talked about my broken ASE? I'm looking for a way to extract this holographic data and I'm hoping you can help me out. Okay, so hi, Sarah says, yeah, I remember holographic data runs through a unique hardware component. I specialise more in software. So you should reach out to my colleague Wolf Robertson here at Pearson. He's an excellent mechanic. all information building in memoriam of... Whoops. Okay, right. This looks important. Fluoxetine. Antidepressants. Not entirely sure we're going to need that, to be honest with you. Hoping not. Okay, interesting. F to grab. That's how we get through there. Hopefully I haven't missed anything important in this room. Flashlight back up. Check these lockers. This is okay. Control center. Alright, that's where we're heading. Let's get up these steps. There's a slight bit of FPS drop when I sort of turn fast or doors open or whatever. Now bearing in mind it's trying to run at ultra on 4K settings nearly. That's probably what's causing that. When I first loaded the game, I don't know if you saw it at the beginning, it was running at 1080. I'd rather suspect that it won't be dropping frames at 1080. It seems pretty solid on the whole. I think that's what's causing it. That could very well be hardware specific. What is that? Claire's office. Is that going to kill me if I walk in there? Fortuna 1 is a go. Okay, let's just check. I haven't missed anything important. What's this? Beer pong. Right, okay, that's what they were doing before whatever. I don't think there's another doorway in there, is there? No. Okay, so whatever that is, we're going through it. To inspect first. Evacuation notice. Please proceed outside the Fezanov Cosmodrome facility between September 15th and 16th. Everyone in and around the facility must be ready outside the building at 0500 at the rendezvous. Gonzalez, okay.
Isolated 3 plausible causes for the MPT blackout. 1, the transmitter at Pearson Space Station.
Claire, there you are. Come on, we're celebrating in the other room. Everyone is looking for you.
I need to go over this one last time, Maria.
We've been over it before, multiple times. We're good. Come. It's time to join the party.
It won't take long. I'll be right there.
A true Johansson. Once he set his mind to something, I could never convince him either. You're just as stubborn as your father.
Probably the only thing we had in common. I just don't understand why he didn't restore the MPT connection. He invented the damn thing. And now it's just us. No one else is even trying. If we fail...
Remember what I told you. If it can be done, then we're going to do it. That's all we have to focus on. Go over your notes. Join us when you're ready.
All right. Causes of the blackout.
Okay, that seemed quite important. So we've got 4 of 4 for the mission. Encrypted transmissions. We've got 1 of 7, so I'm guessing this is what we need to focus on. It seems quite important that we collect this information that's sort of available here, there and everywhere. Let's have a little look around, see what we can find. So that's the blueprint of the thruster. I don't think we need to know that. Danbridge University for Claire Johansson. That looks important. Claire's rocket model. Recruited straight out of university, Claire Johansson designed the Taurus 5 rocket for the Fortuna mission. Claire was eager to join the team to uncover the fates of her father. and sister on the moon after 2054 blackout. Okay. This looks important. Custody denied. Interesting. Supreme Court of the United Kingdom, good old UK. The Supreme Court of the United Kingdom, Parliament Square, London, SW1E. I'm not going to read it all out, sorry. Honourable Judge Richard Edge, Supreme Court, case study, file number blah blah blah. The court rules that her father, Isaac Johansson, as the next of kin, has been granted full custody over Kathy Christina Johansson after the mother Elizabeth Johansson's untimely death. As her current guardian, you are ordained to ensure that Kathy is brought for safe passage to the moon to be reunited with her father. Okay. So, the story doth thicken, as they say. That's the launch procedure that we read earlier. Seeing it multiple times over, so it's probably important. Let's run upstairs. Did I see something there? I don't think so. Control center, here we go. Oh, no, more steps.
Good, you're in the control center. Get the rocket ready to launch as fast as possible.
Gotcha. This looks engaging. Let's interact. Initiate power reboot. Yep, do it.
Calculating new storm ETA. Claire, we have a problem. The storm is approaching faster than expected. Way faster. Time's running out. Keep going, Fortuna. We've been working too long to give up now.
So we're just going to go for it. Storm be damned. Okay, just check in. There's nothing important here. Close both fuel valves. Is that going to be relevant? What's this say? Same thing. So, closing both fuel valves appears to be quite important. What does this do? Didn't work, whatever it was. So there's no sort of timer, so I don't think we're physically bound to a time limit. But we are being asked to hurry up, so I'm going to do exactly that. What does this thing do? Okay, so that's a lift of some sort. I don't think we want to go down. Do we want to go down? We do. Let's have a look at this. Another one of these things to turn. Flammable liquid. Kind of preempting what we have to do here a bit. Anticipating. Right. So we won't be climbing up there then. That's probably what we need this for. We got to get that gate open somehow. So it's like puzzle fixing of some sort. Oh god, how do I do? There's lots of options. Is that the doorway? Nope. Nope. Door here, so it's going to be something, some control panel, or maybe it goes down another level. No, that looks like that's as low as it possibly goes. Must be something in here, something I'm not seeing. Does this thing move? Can I move this? So I can move this. Oh, yes, he's figured it out. That's how we're going to get up there. Awesome. KeokeN is now hosting my stream. Thank you very much, KeokeN. Much appreciated, sir. Welcome to the stream. Pull the steps to the left. You guys are giving me good advice here. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right. The question is, how easy is it going to be to turn this thing around? I see. Turn left, we want to turn the other way, turn right. Pretty cool so far. QWERTY Afro is now hosting my stream. Thank you very much, QWERTY. Nice to have you on board, sir.
Okay, the hydrogen valves are closed. Head back inside the control center to prime the rocket for launch.
Right, go back inside. Right, okay, gotcha. Incidentally, guys, QWERTY Afro, one of the best YouTubers on YouTube. If you're not familiar with him, definitely go check out his YouTube channel. He's really cool. Especially if you like train sim and the like. Launch preparations, turn launch key. Okay, clearly wasn't paying attention when that came in. So what am I meant to be doing now? Oh, this thing. This is the launch key. Of course it is. A big moment. Here we go. And now I've got to get in it whilst it's launching. I bet you there's a time limit now. Or did it fail?
That's it. The rocket is primed.
Right.
You have to launch now, before the dust storm destroys the rocket and everything we've worked
1 minute 28 seconds. Oh god. Right, okay, so I could fail right here. All of a sudden that nice chilled out intro beginning to the game is gone. And can't sprint for whatever reason. It's too windy, too tired. 1 minute and 3 seconds. Wow, the intensity is just ranked up quite a bit there.
What are you waiting for? We have to launch before it's too late.
I'm going as fast as I can, I promise you. I think we've done it. Okay, that wasn't too bad then. Look at the detail in here.
Rocket navigation systems online. We're nearly there. It's just like your training. You can do this. Initiate launch procedure.
Don't remember my training, I'll be honest with you.
Ground launch sequencer started.
Cut off when in resting position. Okay, how do I do that? Looking for some sort of... Oh, here we go.
Orbital access arm retracting. Be a little more careful.
Oh, okay. So, pull.
Perfect, just like we've practiced.
I don't remember practicing that, I'll be totally honest with you. I tell you what. Oh, sequence. A1, A3, B3, B4.
Auxiliary power units booting up.
Oh, this is pretty cool.
Gaseous oxygen vent armament arms safely in place.
I know nothing of what I'm doing.
Sound suppression system engaged.
Initiate hydrogen burn off.
Hydrogen burn-off system activated. Rocket boosters ready for ignition. Standing by for countdown.
Ready for ignition. So do I pull this on 1 or do I pull it now? I don't know what to do. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Rocket boosters, ignition start. Engines ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, start. 1. We have liftoff. Rocket navigation systems online. We're nearly there. It's just like your training. You can do this. Initiate launch procedure.
Oh, do you know what? I screwed that up. I needed to pull that with 5 seconds to go, and I didn't do it. But I know what I'm doing now. I'm going to nail this. You watch.
Started.
I've got to say that
Orbital axis arm retracting. Perfect, just like with practice.
the way that this has been done is absolutely brilliant. I do feel like I'm piloting a spaceship, even though I have absolutely no knowledge of what I'm supposed to be doing.
Gaseous oxygen vent arm vent arm safely
Just.
in place. Sound suppression system engaged.
Initiate hydrogen burn off. See, I've learnt it all now.
System activated. Rocket boosters ready for ignition. Standing by for countdown.
Ready for ignition.
Rocket boosters ignition start.
Here we
Engines
go.
ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, start. 1. We have liftoff.
That's pretty immense. I love this whole control panel feature thing. That was brilliant. Never seen anything like that before. I love that.
Entered the thermosphere. You're on your way, Fortuna 1.
Wow, that was quick. We are in space. Detachment part 2. Second stage separation. I wonder if you'll get to detach and sort of move around the.
You must have been breathtaking when the first astronauts made their way to the moon just 100 years ago. They knew an Earth full of life. All we know today is dust. If you can bring the MPT network back online, it could restore the hope humanity lost after the lunar colony fell. We could recover, rebuild, and most of all, start thinking about a future. You'll need to find the MPT transmitter at the Pearson space station. From there, the power signal was relayed to Earth. This was the final link in the MPT network before the blackout. If there are answers to find, they're at Pearson. Claire, we need to head down to the shelter. These winds are getting bad. Understood. Fortuna 1, this storm is going to jam radio contact. You'll be on your own for a while. To reach the station, you must... Once you're in the...
Well, that's just typical.
Second stage of the law.
The law of sod.
Deliver us the moon.
Launch the rocket. Complete the second stage of the launch sequence. Prepare the launch sequence. Okay. So how on earth do I do that? So that's engine cutoff. Stage separation. Here we go. This is brilliant. What do you think, guys? You impressed with this? I think it looks stunning. It's been really well put together. Slight issue with the graphics settings at the beginning there, but that is most likely bespoke to my system. And that's just the introduction, really. Landing on the moon is where the game must theoretically begin. But what an introduction, my word. Looks nice, says Wolf, I agree. I agree. That's the transmitter. That's a big transmitter. That is going a long way off the moon. And theoretically, that's where we're going to land or dock. Right. Oh my gosh. Distance to target 500 units. Dock to the station. Okie dokes. How on earth am I going to do that? Right, interact with this thing. WASD is movement, space is move up, control is move down. And what am I aiming for? Okay, I don't know how sensitive this is, because in space there's like no restriction for speed, I understand. It's going to be real gentle. I'm guessing I need to get that red circle around that little silvery looking circle. What's down? Control is down. Go down a little bit. Up a little bit to level out. Forwards 300. 300 units and closing. I think we're going to get this first time. Spaces move up. Just move up a tad. 190. Oh, hang on. I've just realised what I'm doing. I'm trying to get that dot. The centre into the centre. Figured that out in the last second there, didn't I? That could have been quite catastrophic. Anyway, not figured that out. Okay, MPT network is offline. Station power is very low.
You must have reached Pearson Space Station by now. The storm has severely damaged our instruments, so we can't reach your location or receive any messages. But we can detect fluctuations in the MPT network. If you can hear this, when you reach the control center, try to find out what's wrong with the MPT connection so you can bring it back online. Good luck on that.
Right. Oh yeah, we're floating in space. Oh, this is so cool. Right. Life support system is offline. Station power is very low. MPT obviously offline. Let's try rolling. Oh my word. If you get nauseous easy, hold on to your chair. That's what I'm saying. I can feel this potential already. Wow. That's a view, isn't it? Looks so good. Look, you've even got condensation on the inside of that window there. What happens if I bang into this thing? Donk. Nice. Smash. Entire space station is destroyed. Right. Gosh. Where the heck am I going? Oh, I'm totally losing my point of reference here. Let's try and get the words the right way up. That'll give you some sort of understanding. If this is a space lock into space, we're going to have some problems. Or an airlock into space. Oh my gosh, oxygen depleting. 2 minutes 54. Check the station's connection to the MPT network. Bring life support systems back online. Right? How the heck am I going to do that? 2 minutes and 40 seconds is not a lot of time when you don't know what you're doing. Oh, there it is. I saw a computer screen. Spin the other way. Wow, that is making me dizzy. What's this thing? Can't interact with it. Can't do anything there. I'm hoping I can sort of go back into the spaceship and get some more oxygen if necessary. F to grab. Yep. Okay, so I've grabbed this thing. Where does it go? Level 0, Central Hub. Doesn't do anything. So eerie. Right, so what I'm hoping is that I'll hit this button and oh no, you're going to tell me I can't hit the button. Okay, that didn't work then. I was thinking I might be able to reset that timer. There's nothing up, there's nothing down. 30 seconds to figure this out. Any ideas? Thank you very much, KeokeN. You can give me any tips if you like. God damn. Oh, why couldn't that work a minute ago? Right. Still 34 seconds. Oh my gosh. Is this oxygen over here? I don't understand why I couldn't open that door first time round. I must have just approached it badly. Wow, okay. Two minutes 56. That is not a lot of time. I'm going to have to be quicker. What's going on? This looks stunning, by the way. Absolutely stunning. What's this thing? Space elevator. See, now I can't interact with that, but I do feel like perhaps that's something I should possibly be able to interact with at some point. Reboot. Here we go. Not enough power to reboot life support. That's just flipping brilliant. So this thing in my arm is probably a power cell. And it needs to go there. Surely. Something I'm not doing right. Or maybe this is for the other side. Let's try the other side. Oh, that one looks like it's lighting up a bit more. With my imagination. No way of interacting with it. I'm going to have to go this way. Now that looks like a power cell as well. So, oh, I see the power cell. I've got it now. Now I get it. Now I get it. So this will unlock one. And that would have done something. I don't know what. Now I need to find the other one. I've got 1 minute and 30 seconds to figure out where the other one is. Was it in here? Kind of partially open. Don't believe I have one in my hand at the moment. Definitely not. 58 seconds. Oh, we're going to run out of time. What's this then? Oxygen. That's important. Wow. Okay, so this game has now taken on a new kind of style, if you like. I've got to say, it's really clever. It's impressing me a huge amount. I am struggling with the controls a bit. 49 seconds to find a power cell. Close one, you're not kidding, Bear. Oh, is that something? No. Oh, the music, not the music, the audio, it's freaking me out. Where the hell is this power cell? No! I'm not going to make it. 18 seconds and no idea where it is. Attach the circle in the first red compartment. Oh my god, I'm out. DED. Damn it. Attach on the circle in the first red compartment. Okay, I think I probably did that bit. Right, let's see if we can figure this out. Now I've got some idea of what's going on. Been exposed to the controls, which makes it easier to move around. So, tab for the objective. Yes, we know what we're doing. We'll grab this one. Close. Get that going there. Now we know that oxygen is in these little yellow canister, black and yellow canisters, which look really cool, by the way. So, is there anything in here? I don't know about you guys, but that's making me so dizzy. Try and keep things on the straight and narrow. I'm upside down now, look. It's so easy to lose track of which way is up. So I think what I'm going to try and do, I've only got 2 minutes and 30 seconds, that is not a lot of time. Yes, interact. Until I unlock something. So rather than put it in this first one, I'm going to put it in the second one and see if that makes any difference to anything at all. That's one power source online, as you can see there, it's gone yellow. Space elevator is offline. Still not much closer to figuring out where the other power cell is, but we do need some oxygen. Not sure if I saw something here or not. Wow, the intensity is real, guys. The intensity is real. It's not in there, it's not in there. I don't think it's in this room then. I'm missing something. Is this open? No. Oh, can I use the same one? Oh. I'm just basically taking it out of my 55 seconds. Oh my gosh. Oh, give me that please. Does this open? My flipping torch on so I can see. Does this open? Does this open? No, no, no. Where else can we go? missing a door or a catch or a something. So we're in the central hub. Yeah, I feel like we need to go down. How do we go down? Oh! Oh, I get it now. I get it now. I think. Am I going to open this door? Something? I feel like that did something, but I don't know what. Not again! One tip, you have already found the second one. Oh, so by taking the first one out, it's not going to lock that door. That's what I was scared of. Okay, I've got it. We can move on, guys. Thank you, KeokeN Interactive, for the tip there. That was much, much appreciated. I've no doubt I would have figured that out myself, eventually. But I do appreciate the tip. Whoops. The first power cell. So what I was concerned of was by taking this power cell out of the first door would shut. I should probably have tested that to see if that was the case. Oh, it does. Oh, now I get it. Okay, thank you. Puzzle solved. Let's go get power cell. Incidentally, it's a lot easier to play a game and not review it at the same time, in my own defense. In case you were sitting there thinking, oh my god, this is so obvious. Okay. Take. Good. Here we go, guys. Go. Actually, I've got 2 minutes and 19 of oxygen left. I'm going to risk not grabbing that oxygen because unlocking the doors is a bit tricky. So that's the crew quarters down there. I guess if I click on this now and reboot, we should be good to go. And then we won't need the oxygen. Outstanding.
Life support systems online. Oxygen levels rising.
Magnificent. Right. What's next? Assess station power inside the control center in the Libra wing. Oops. So. Section 3 is the Libra wing, sleeping quarters and control center. Alright, let's see if we can, how easily we can find that. The modelling, by the way, is absolutely stunning, I've got to say. KeokeN Interactive say, it's okay, we've seen worse. That makes me feel much better. Thank you, I appreciate that. Rotating parts. Sealed from the other side. Okay, let's go look at this message.
Expedition team, do you copy?
Copy, Control. We're all set. Ready for descent.
The MPT network is still down, so expect the lights to go out as you descend towards Copernicus.
Thanks for the heads up, Pearson.
Remember, Sarah, our oxygen here in the station is limited. After arriving, you'll have 40 minutes to find out what caused the blackout and bring our MPT network back online. If you're not back by then, we'll have to evacuate without you.
We hear you, Control. Rolf, you ready?
I am. And don't worry, Control. It's probably just a glitch. We'll be back before you know it.
Let's find out how they've been holding up down there. Alex, commence descent protocol.
All systems go. Descent in 3, 2, 1. Descending gate. Gone.
So. Pearson Space Elevator improved the logistics of getting people and supplies to and from the moon. When the 2054 blackout occurred, station crew members Sarah Baker and Rolf Robertson were sent down the elevator to investigate the blackout on the moon surface. Due to the station's emergency protocol, their time was extremely limited. So this is the thing extending out. This is the moon. This is the thing extending out. We've connected to the end here somewhere, and this effectively is a long lift, and we're sort of here or here or here, probably about there, I'd say, something like that. And yeah, I imagine there'll be somewhere for us to sit, pull a button, and this will take us down to the Copernicus Moon Hub, I think. I'm guessing the names of these things at the moment. A lot of information to be processing in one go. See anything in this. Not getting any interact option with it at the moment for emergencies. Don't slam that button. Okay, no interaction there it seems. Let's just have a little look around as best we can. Sure we can't go through the cargo net. Nope. It's pretty limited what you can do in this space at the moment. I'm going to be testing my problem-solving skills, I guess. That's locked, whatever it is. Oh man, it's so easy to lose your sense of direction. No idea which way is up again. That way? Yeah. Oh, good lord. Nope, see? Upside down. There we go. That way. So this is Central Hub. So I've got to basically figure out how to get this thing moving. I'm looking here. What have I missed? Was that a door? Oh, hang on. Is this a different part? Oh, I see. Okay. It's difficult to tell where the glass is and where the glass is not. No oxygen or anything particularly interesting there. Is that going back where I started? Potentially. Look at this view though. Wow. That's pretty cool looking. Oh, this looks like a new room to me. Completely disoriented. What's this thing? Relevant. That door's locked. Torch on. That door is locked. That door is not locked. Maintenance saves lives. Report any structural damage to the closest maintenance supervisor as soon as possible. Squeeze through the scan. Looks like we might be able to. So yeah. This is Sarah Baker. Sarah Baker's room, I guess. So have a little look. Pretty sure we're going to find something interesting in here. Let's listen.
There you go, buddy. Almost there. We'll touch up your paint job later, don't worry.
Are you ready to go? We've almost got the elevator running again.
Yeah, just patching up Alex before we head down.
Are you bringing that thing along?
Of course. We'll need all the help we can get. Besides, you wouldn't have made it to that airlock if it hadn't been for him. This MPT blackout can't be just a glitch, Rolf. Everything is still dark down there. Last time there was an outage. Did you hear the message from Earth?
No. What did they say?
They can't even send ships up here anymore without the MPT. It's crazy, right? We're the only ones able to investigate the blackout.
Sarah, we need to get you guys down to the surface ASAP. We don't have much time.
Okay, let's go.
The plot thickens. Okay, we get access to here. ASC behavior update 2.0. Okay. Right, we can actually do anything with that. The MPT is still offline. What's going on? Backup power is finally running up here at the station, and we're repairing the Pearson elevator to take us down to the Copernicus Moon Hub. To provide any assistance you might need to bring the MPT back online. We're coming. Please be safe. Okay, so there's the message sent up here, down there. What's that icon in the bottom left-hand corner? Oh, my torchlight is running out. Okay, well, let's turn it off because we might need that in an emergency or something. Once again, completely losing my sense of up and down. The views are incredible. It really does look good. Rolf Robertson, can we get in here? Yes, we can. Okay, cool. Looks like something we can look at. The astronaut docks into a rundown space station on his way to the moon. In it, he discovers clues of an old friend, convinced that they may still be alive on the moon. He doubles his efforts to reactivate the space elevator in a race against time. Okay, sounds familiar. Reminder, they have changed the code again. The new code is that F to collect. Excellent. Tools, dossier, mission log, tools. Where's my stuff then? Where is that piece of paper that I just grabbed? I'll figure that out at the time, I guess. I'm one of the few survivors of the Hygien's cryosleep malfunction. They'd recently come across a fragment recovered from the cryogenerator and was hoping you could inspect it. Also, is there any way I can get my ASC to project holographic data from that day? I want to find out what really happened at Hygien's. So this is a continuation of the message from before, where she was advised to contact this guy. Okay, so I've inspected the generator fragment you sent over, but I can't find anything conclusive. As for holographic data, it's unfortunately location-based. Holograms can only be projected where they occurred. If the Lunar Council ever clears access to the Hygiens again, I think the best thing to do is to bring your ASC and check the holographic data that's there. Right, so now we're almost there. You should be able to see what the activation was. This is cryosleep machinery. After the cryosleep generator in the Hygien's research facility malfunctioned in 2048, Maria's search for answers led her to investigate what remained of the machine. Unable to determine the exact cause of the malfunction, she sent this fragment to Pearson Space Station mechanic Rolf Robertson for assessment. So can we collect that then? No? Can't grab it. Can't interact with it. I think that's the thing that's got the messages in, isn't it? Right, so fairly confident we've got... Oh, here we go, here we go. Control center, interact. What the hell was the number? Damn. How do I get to that? Let's see. This is all the information, the data that we've captured. But that piece of paper we physically took. How do I... Oh, there we go. 2539. 2539. I think that's it anyway. 2539. Correct. MPT network is offline. Diagnose. The transmitter and receiver is online. Connection to MPT network is not. Contact moon base. Okay. No connection with moon hub. Space elevator to moon hub is offline. Additional energy required. Rotate station for additional power. Station rotation engine is offline. Wow. Okay. I do like how their missions are sort of brought to your attention. Find a way to power the station rotation engine in the Ares wing. Reach Ares wing through the Orion wing. Can't turn that on yet. So we're going to have to be coming back here at some point. There's the Orion wing. Let's go. Get to it. Oh, it doesn't work. No interaction. Space station robot arm control. Plasma cutter primed and ready to cut locks. Running default programming. Left mouse button to cut. That's one open. Two open. Oh, that's active. Oxygen is now depleting. Oh gosh. Collect that thing. Collect it. I don't know where it is. Cutting tool. Wow. This game just keeps evolving. So we're going to have to cut these locks off. That might look really easy to you guys, but actually it's quite complicated. Oh, that's not helped. Get out of the way! There's that oxygen thing before I lose it. Okay. You out of the way now, please? Thank you so much. Oh, wow, look at this. The sense of weightlessness is really well captured, I've got to say. Normally you need something like VR to feel this weightless, but actually this is doing a really good job. unlock all of that, but trying to be efficient. Oh, only one of them came off anyway. Okay, cool. I did. More oxygen, if you don't mind. Very much. Next hatch. Good job here.
Ground control to Fortuna 1. We're still not reading anything from the MPT. Is everything under control up there?
Section 3C now.
Copy that. Do you think we'll finish construction anytime soon?
Is the council claiming more supplies each week? I doubt it. I'm surprised we got this past MacArthur in the first place.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I'm getting strange readings here from the lunar surface. Are you seeing anything?
Just wrapping up. What the hell? All the lights are shutting down.
Are you alright, Rolf? What just
I
happened?
can't see a thing. Everything is dark out here.
We lost power from the MPT. The whole station is down. Can you find your way back to the airlock?
Negative. I don't have a visual.
Right. I'm sending Alex to block the airlock doors. Do you see him?
I see his flashlight. Heading back to the airlock. What's going on? Everything on the surface is dark.
Rolf, not now. What's your ETA?
10 seconds.
Make it faster. Once the airlock seals, you'll be locked out. Alex is blocking the door for you, but he can't hold it much longer.
Did he make it? Did he not? I think he not. Okay, right, so we've just come into this room. Now I need to squeeze my way through. Taking care to pay attention of what I'm walking past or floating past. Some information and details sort of strewn about all over the place, all of which are bringing together a storyline. Is there something I can cut? It's kind of looked like it was shining a bit there, like it was painted thing. What's this? Though operational, the Pearson space station was never completed. Sarah and Rolf oversaw construction of the final wing until Lunar Council member MacArthur suspended shipments of material, such as this panel, diverting all resources to a classified project on the moon. Yes, I'm starting to get a picture in my mind of what actually happened here. Who's responsible for it all? Station power is very low, life support is online, MPT network is still offline. Okay. Broken cable, maybe I can fix that. It does say cut in emergency, but I think that the situation we're currently in qualifies. Fix these. I don't want to touch them. Or maybe I've just got to sneak through them without getting electrocuted. Quite carefully staying low. Grab this thing. Was that good or was that bad? Stops all the electric wires being electrified. Was that a good thing, I think. Okay. Not sure there's much more I need to do in this room, to be honest. Let's see what else is about. Oh, let's unlock this maintenance hatch. Which I didn't even see to begin with. Truth be told, what the hell are these things? Water. Appear to be able to touch it. Toolbox. Probably going to need that. Well, maybe not. No. Okay. Locked. Life support systems. In here, see what we can do. Ah, levers and such. Find a way to power the station rotation engine in the Ares wing. Provide power to the station rotation engine. Find the rotation engine in the maintenance area. Reach Ares wing through here. So I think I'm just going to be turning this. Maybe not. Nope, not that one. Alright then. This one. Not sure if that was the right thing to do or not. Rotation engine number 3. Not enough. More power required. Door is locked. Think there's anything else in this room? Oh, this one can turn. Oh, I see. Now this one? No, okay. Later cut these things off so we can get in and get to that power cell. This is really, really cleverly done. Kudos to KeokeN Interactive. You have made something very, very, very good here.
Life support energy supply at 40%.
Okay, that was probably not the right thing to do. But I rather suspect it's kind of part of the trickiness of the whole thing. So now we're going to need to do it again 2 more times. Okay, so that one's all electrified. There doesn't appear to be anything that I can cut, but I can't move the next one. So how am I going to disengage that? Okay, so once they're in, they don't come back out again, so I can't cut the power by doing that. I think I'm just going to have to be careful. Not as easy as it sounds. The audio is really quite good, by the way. Oh, crikey! Oh, crikey! Away from Keyboard Music donated £1. Thank you very much. That is officially our first ever donation on the channel. God. You couldn't have picked a better time to do it when I'm trying to concentrate. No, much appreciated. Thank you so much.
Life support energy supply at 20%.
20%. looks like everything's turned off, which is good because it's easier to get out now. One more to go, ladies and gentlemen. One more to go. Let's see how we get on here. So, oh no, this one I can cut. Okay. Oh, hang on. Oh, okay. So it's like the first one you had to cut, the second one was live, this one is both. How on earth am I going to squeeze my way through there? Well, I think I can go to the roof to start with. Oh crikey, I didn't mean to go that fast. It's difficult to know where your head and your body are. Do you know, I'm physically tensing up here. Immersive.
Life support, energy supply, critical.
So very, very immersive. We've done it. We're online. The rotation engine is operational, I think. So what have I got to do? Go all the way back
Power
to...
fully redirected from life support to rotation engine. Access control center to activate engine.
Right, here we go then. So
Life
it's
support failing.
a time limit. Can I get back before I run out of energy? Oh my god, the door's not opening. Oh, okay, but I've got to go a different way. No pressure's on.
Life support shutting down. Oxygen reserves low.
Getting a bit tense. Okay, I recognise this place, but I wouldn't say I know which way to go. I could be going the wrong way there. Away from keyboard music says good luck on this one. Yeah, I think good luck is definitely in order. I don't know which way to go. I'm going to risk going that way because I know where I'm going. Quite confusing. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like I'm going slower than I was before.
Life support offline. Oxygen reserves nearly exhausted.
Right, here we go. Look at that. Damn, I knew I wasn't going to make it through the door. I was trying to make that look really cool, and I completely failed. Right, rotate. Hopefully this will bring oxygen back online again. Okay, things didn't go according to plan. Missed it. Oh no, you missed it. Last chance. Oh, I wasn't expecting me to have to do that. Very nearly. Oxygen. Give 5 seconds. Come on now. So I've got to... Oh my god. Oh wow, pressure is on. It's not so much about grabbing this stuff, it's about seeing where the next one is. Because once you start moving in a direction, it's not that easy to change it. Where's the next one? In there? God, look at this. This is amazing. I am literally tensing up on my chair. 14 seconds. Come on now. Get it, get it, get it. Good. Get it. Thank you. 4. Ah, you know what that means. You might think, oh, that's... No, 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 no. Oh, that's just cruel. I can't believe we did that. Messing with me. Ah, man. Cut in case of emergency. If there's oxygen in there, we're good. Good. We're still alive. Seconds. Something flashing there. I'm thinking that's where we need to head. I'm seeing what appears to be oxygen there. We're probably going to need to do both. 30 seconds. I don't know. It's decision time, isn't it? Is going in here and then having to come back out again going to cause me serious problems. 30 seconds. I didn't really gain anything by doing that. There's one there. 20 seconds to get to it. Come on. I'm going to have to unlock that door at the end. 25 seconds and counting. Oh, that's not good. Get in, get in. That was pretty epic, guys. Oh dear, Baron Half, almost there. Rashura says GG, thank you guys. Cinematics on this thing. What an incredible game. That was pretty tense. Thank you, Away from Keyboard Music. What a cracking game. Seriously, what a good game this is. I have got some keys to give away for this, but I haven't really thought out a way of doing it yet, so I'm going to have to do that in the next stream. I'll have that prepared and ready. Apologies if anyone was hoping to get one today. I'm not really in a position to do it, but I'll figure it out as quick as I can, because I think this is a game well worth having in your arsenal. Thank you, Wolf. Good job. It's pretty tense, wasn't it? All of that, we've only just made it to the MPT control center. Hark at me saying things like an oh, we're back into this view. Oh, do you know, I didn't even realise that we'd gone first person for that whole time. Retrieve an ASE unit to gain access to the MPT control center. Right. Sounds so simple. You know what? I'm just going to grab some water after that, guys. Key! Yes, I apologise. I really should have had something in place to do that today, and I kind of failed a bit on that one. I do apologise, but I will sort something out for the very next stream. Which incidentally will be tomorrow. So if you want the key, please do come along and have a look tomorrow. I'll have that ready and waiting. Right, can we interact here? open doors. Open doors. There we go. Some sort of holographic of the person standing over there. Imagine that's going to give us some important info. Say run diagnostics and MPT control sensor. Okay. So we need to go find this unit.
ASE required.
Okay, that's an ASE. Limited or restricted area. You can't crouch. Right, so there's no crouching. It's locked. Not. Oh, there's something. The ASE, all wrapped up in a little bow. Dear Sarah, I found this book and thought you might like it. Please accept it as a thank you for all the emotions you programmed into my ASE. May this book inspire you to program many more. Interesting. From Rosa. Rosa Laverne. Okay, let's just click on read. Give me any extra information when I click on read, it seems. Oh, here we go. Sound center.
Hello? Hello? It seems empty. Where is everyone?
I have no idea. I've never seen the base like this. Is Alex getting any heat signatures?
No, nothing. This can't be right. I'll go downstairs, see what I can find.
Sarah, we'll figure this one out. And thank you, both of you, for saving me when the blackout hit. I know
Expedition team, you must be at the surface by now. Remember, you only have 40 minutes down there.
Copy that, Pearson. Don't mention it, Rolf. Can you check out the control center and see what's wrong with the MPT?
Will do.
Keep your comms on. I'll update you when I find something.
Well, that answers the question. He did make it. Must have been a close thing. You know what that's all about. We've just done pretty much the same thing ourselves. What does it say? Council Private Quarters. Isaac Johansson, Lead Lunar Engineer, MPT Supervision. And we then find something important in here. Surprised. Okay. Isaac was devastated when he learned of his wife's death in a dust storm on Earth in 2049. Willing to keep his daughters exposed to the Earth's worsening conditions, he summoned them to join him on the moon. Claire refused out of concern over Kathy's health and looked after her sister until Isaac exerted his influence to gain legal guardianship over Kathy. Kathy was brought to the moon soon after. Now I noticed that we've got a missing one here, and it rather concerns me that we've maybe perhaps missed one along the way. Maybe not. We'll see. What have we got here? Fluoxetine. This is the antidepressant pills. I'm sure that's relevant in some obscure way that we're not quite familiar with. What's this? Priscilla Flowers. 5 lessons to make you a perfect parent. Okay. Well, it sounds like Mr. Johansson was making an effort at least. His heart was in the right place, even if his decisions were questionable. Okay. Oh, there's something to interact with. Oh, there's oh. Me, Rosa, ASE, and Teddy. Oh, sweet. Okay. William MacArthur, Security and Transport Supervision. Weapons. No, I thought that door would open and I was expecting to get some sort of control or weapon or something. World Secret Service. This is to certify that Chief Operations Director W. MacArthur was honorably discharged from the World Secret Service for years of excellence diligence and distinguished service. Jeffrey D. Penny Whistler and WSS High Commander William McCarthy. Okay. Not sure if that's relevant or not, really. Something interactive there. What was it? What was it? This. Brief update. The evacuees from Tombao are settled in. MacArthur, the Bedlam at Tombao can never happen again. I'll have no part in that. Good. Then we can begin soon. Time for them to make a decision. Remember that no leap forward has ever come without sacrifice, Isaac. Survival comes at a cost. Soon the events at Tombao will be just a faint memory. Time to leave this all behind, says William MacArthur. Interesting. I was expecting to find a tool or a weapon of some sort, but no. What have we got here? Rosa Laverde. Okay. Again, door not opening. On a bed. I love this office space. This is so cool. Ah, key. WSA recruits top scientists to Lunar Council. My lord. In preparation of its impending mission to colonize the moon, the WSA has filled the ranks of the Lunar Council, established to coordinate WSA efforts on the moon. 2 seats remained unfulfilled until top scientists Rosa Laverde and Dr. Isaac Johansson were both awarded the positions. Laverde and Johansson were chosen personally by William MacArthur, who has a lifelong history in overseeing complex international security missions across the globe and was recently appointed mission commander to the lunar expedition. As head of the Lunar Council, MacArthur is to lead the colony together with Laverde and Johansson. To many, the appointment of Dr. Laverde comes as no surprise. The respected scientist has spearheaded numerous cutting-edge research teams and is a leading expert in the fields of fusion energy development and helium-3, the resource the WSA plans to harvest on the moon on a massive scale in order to fuel the MPT. Operating on the borders between architecture and technical design, Dr. Johansson is renowned for the eponymous Johansson settlements. The settlements designed to withstand the harsh conditions of the equatorial desert have given Johansson unique insight into the construction in physically hostile environments. It is believed that their joint knowledge and experience will prove vital to the colonization of the moon and the establishment of the MPT, the vast network meant to generate and transit energy from the moon to Earth. Whew. Backside says, how hopeful we were, which suggests that things have not gone according to plan. Objective, MPT, 100% Earth coverage. Fusion reactor, Earth. That's relevant at all. Somewhere, somebody was hoping to, or trying to get more money. That's pretty much my assumption. Went on here. Oh, what's this? This looks important. Speech, Crossroads, Tombao, Earth. The best of brightest. New age outward. William MacArthur, Security and Transport Supervision. Let me just go in his room. These appear to all be locked. No way in. Ah, this one's open. Ah, we found the hologram type thing. Rosa Laverde, Lead Lunar Research Division. What happens if I walk into these guys? Nothing at all. Something important in here. This thing.
William, what the hell was that speech about?
Our next chapter, Rosa. It's time. The ships will be ready soon.
You can't be
Here we
serious.
go.
I don't know how you plan to fix this mess, but you'd better do it now.
That won't be necessary. Come with me.
You are serious. Well, have you lost your mind? We can't leave the colony behind like this, not during this blackout. Not with the MPT signal still offline. People on Earth depend on us.
Don't concern yourself with them. Those days are over. We have to start the long journey ahead. That was the agreement.
The ships were supposed to be our last resort. We didn't give up the first time, and we're not giving up now. When the network is back online, we can provide Earth with power again. We are close, William.
No, we're not. We're not close at all. If you still think we can power the entirety of Earth with the MPT, you're more delusional than I thought. We have one last hope, and it's outward. Now get ready, because we're going.
I'm not leaving, Will. Not like this.
I'm not asking. Get her on the ship.
What? Is this really...
Seems like I was wrong. It's not money. It's something else. After an ominous speech, Lunar Council member William MacArthur comes to collect his colleague Dr. Rosa early for a mysterious journey. Outraged, she refuses to join him and contends that the MPT and Earth can be saved. MacArthur doesn't take no for an answer and forces her to come with him. Recorded 23rd of September 2054, 4 minutes after the blackout. Almost certainly he had something to do with the blackout, I would say. Intentionally or not, is the question. There's nothing else in here, nothing else in here, it seems. Oh, the door now locked? Right, so now we're trapped in here. That is interesting. What can I do from within here? Why on earth did that door lock? Hardware malfunction detected, maintenance required. Basically the game saying you need to take that with you, don't walk off without it. My assumption there being that they did some testing and everybody walked out the room without without that thing. Seeing as that was the reason for going, I mean this was the whole point, wasn't it, to go and get one of these, so yeah, I mean quite rightly I probably would have walked out the room without it, I suspect, for fear of pressing the button and watching the same video again.
ASE required.
I have an ASE. Okay then. It's not my ASE. Maintenance. Guess I'm going to fix it first. Wow. The thing is just epic. So huge. Can't look at that right now. Guess we're going downstairs. There then. Over here. This thing. Yes. What's this thing? Can I laser? No, I can't laser whilst I'm still holding something. That obviously is important. I don't know why. I need to figure out how to put this thing down somewhere. Looks promising.
Initiating ASE maintenance protocol. Running ASE hardware diagnostic. ASE connection to lunar facility network. Failed. ASE network access port status. Defective. Component replacement is advised.
There's component 1, and we've just seen component 2. That little beauty and take it back to the ASE. Remove the ASE cover lid. Place network parts on table. Replace network component with ASE cover lid back on. Okay. This thing. Reboot. No? So it's in progress. Okay. Let's go. I see something that's yellow, I'm just gonna burn it off. Without even questioning what the consequences of doing such a thing might be. Yep. I know what that does now.
ASE required.
It's really relaxing watching you play, Baranov says, and KeokeN agree. Thank you so much. I'm glad that's the case. Oh, hello. There's another one. Now. There we go. There we go. All three are on the table as demanded. Grab. No, that way. No. Okay, really can't figure out what I'm looking at there. So that one doesn't go in first. Oh, I see. Kind of. Okay, not that one then. Let's try this next one. Okay, not that one either. That is interesting. Back to the first one. Place the network parts on the table, replace network components. So we haven't taken... Yeah, I've removed the ASA cover lid. The network parts are on the table. Replace the network components. Is there perhaps another one somewhere? Keep memories safe. Return to the location of recording. Activate any authorized ASA unit. Watch your memory come to life. Yes, done that. We know this. We're experienced in ASA memory recollection. They're kind of on little yellow trays like that, it seems. So maybe there's another one over here. Maybe this is something I can interact with. Oh, scan. When Kathy Johansson was brought to the moon, Dr. Rosa Levade was immediately taken with the girl's vivid imagination, determined to limit the impairing effects of the moon's vulgarity on her physique. Rosa closely monitored Kathy's health and growth rate. Despite Rosa's good care, Kathy's health deteriorated rapidly during her stay on the moon. That is sad. That's very sad.
ASE required.
ASE required, Inspect. What do we got here? Press one button. The emitter, the receiver, the chair, lift, and control access. Okay. Again, I suspect that's going to be relevant later. So we've cut this thing open. Appear to be able to interact with it. No? feel like that might have to be our escape route at some point. Now it seems to me like 3 pieces is the correct number of pieces to put into this helmety type thing. I can't really see anything else in the room. Unless I can get in there. Can I get in there at all? Facility maintenance. Climb through there. Like that. Thing in these. Let's have another crack at this. See if I can do something silly or stupid. Oh, okay. Right. That's what I'm doing wrong. It does rotate into many different ways. That's what I was doing wrong. Right. Now looking at it, I'd say that that one goes into that one and that one goes on top of that one, but what am I basing that on? Absolutely no knowledge of anything whatsoever. Not that way. That way. Whoops. That's frustrating as heck. No, says machine. Computer says no. Computer says no. Computer says hell no. It's got to be this one then. That's weird. What the heck? I'm still waiting for my chance to win a key. I don't think you can rotate them in more ways than I'm trying. Other than that way. Oh gosh, this bit's a bit laborious, isn't it? Once we get one in, should be easier. I mean, what doesn't help is there's no sort of shape there already to give you a clue about. Go. I can't move it. I don't appear to be able to move it any other way. This one's red. Oh. Oh, I didn't see that. That was red. That one's blue. You genius. Rashura, thank you so much. I can't believe it. I don't understand how I didn't get that in the first time. Okay. The fact that it's blue does make that more simple. Flat end in. Okay, we've sussed it. Thank you, Rashura. You've absolutely figured that out for me. Right. Flat end in. Flip it over. In it goes. Job's a good one. Got there in the end. Thank you so much.
AZ network access port replacement successful. AZ connection to Moon Hub facility network established. Proceeding with AZ hardware diagnostic. AZ thruster status defective.
Oh dear.
Full thruster replacement is advised.
That is 100% going to cause us problems. Oh, okay. So now we need to go find a thruster parts from somewhere. That can't be a part. Read, what does it say? You're still my center of gravity. Much love, Liz. That's pretty cool. Do you know what? As a game, you could, if you could make those, KeokeN, people would definitely buy that because it looks pretty cool. And it's a good game, so there you go. Young Claire Johansson claims WSA competition trophy in the stunning conclusion to a neck-to-neck race. Undergrad student Claire Johansson, daughter to Lunar Council member Isaac Johansson, has claimed first prize in the WSA's prestigious Our Future competition. An initiative of the WSA, the biannual competition is the largest of its kind and simulates innovation, space travel and sustainable development technologies. Head WSA scientist and Lunar Council member Rosa Verde heads the jury herself. Claire Johansson's entry testifies of brilliance rarely seen at her age, commented Dr. Verde on Johansson's design. The efficiency and durability of her rocket's design is exceptional and stands out from the rest. As part of her prize, Claire Johansson has received an open invitation to join Dr. Verde's research team on the Moon, but in a remarkable turn of events, young Johansson has expressed no interest in joining. Unprecedented, Dr. Verde remarked. I think we know why. Good support from Rashura. Yes, indeed. No lies, we'd still be there now, I think. Wow, look at that. ASC, Rosa, Teddy, me, Daddy, Mummy's up in the stars, Claire's on Earth. Oh man, that's quite an emotional looking picture, that. I have a 6-year-old daughter myself, so I'm quite susceptible to things like this. Collect that, that's part numero uno. Need more parts similar to that. Wow, look at this thing. Some sort of machine. Collection of parts, difficult to tell. Can we go through here? Not without the ASC, I guess. Right. So, that is all the parts. Okay then. Let's not be so dim this time round. Let's try and do it first time. So we'll grab that. It is blue. Oh, I see. Oh man, how do I rotate it? There we go. Whoa! Part 1. It even shows you right. It's the key combination to rotate it that I'm struggling with. There we go. In you go. That's not right. That way then. Perfect. What looks next? What looks next to you guys? It's got to be this one, right? There. Okay, good. This one next. Oops. This one or this one? Ah, got it wrong. Got it wrong. That little hole there needs to be at the top, and on you go. Fan Dabby Flippin' Dozy. Job done.
ASE thruster replacement successful.
Successful.
Initiate reboot.
Let's get that moon! I will set you free. Good shout. Let's get that moon. Yes, initiate ASE reboot. I shall do that right now. Incidentally, I haven't really mentioned it before, but the music is really quite good as well. Adds to the immersion.
Local lockdown in effect.
Generator overloaded. Reset required. Oh man! Does nothing in this place work? So I'm guessing we're going to need this. Oh look, it's like it's waking up. Have you guys ever played Portal? I'm having flashbacks of it right now. G-Cokes, appreciating the music too, yes. Alright, so it's just going to follow us around. That's awesome! Oh, press C to go in. Oh my gosh, this game has so many levels. Not like levels to complete, but like layers. Has its own flashlight. Move up, move down. Stop control. My gosh, this thing is impressive. Right, so I've got to restart the generator. This door over here wouldn't let me through without an ASE, so now I have one. Still not going to open because all the power's off. Makes sense. Now, taking this apart, there must be a reason for that. Oh. Oops. Is the reason this?
Warning. Power generator overload. Local lockdown in effect.
I think this might be what we're meant to do. Through the tunnel. In. Oh right, this is that room. I'm with you. Okay, so this must be the generator, I'm guessing. What do I do? Oh, did I do it? Not sure.
Warning. Power generator overload. Local lockdown in effect.
Ah.
Power generator back online. Local lockdown cancelled.
I think we did it, guys. Awesome. Well, listen, it is now 2:30 in the UK, and unfortunately that means I need to go and do some stuff that does not involve streaming, so I'm going to have to wrap it up there, guys. Thank you so much for everybody who joined me today, especially big shout out to KeokeN Interactive, who not only provided the key but made this absolutely fantastic game. I think a big round of applause is probably sent your way, because I'm seriously impressed, and I think I'll be doing a bit of streaming on this tomorrow. So if you're interested in winning a key, please do come along and watch that tomorrow, and I'll have figured out a system by which you can win a key. And yeah, KeokeN, thank you for joining us for the stream, and everybody who's here, everyone who helped out. A special mention, of course, to Rashura, who got us past that tricky moment there where I was being extra dim. So yeah, guys, thank you. It's always a pleasure. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad you're enjoying the game. I'm going to have to wrap it up there. Wolf says, thank you soon for the always good, entertaining and professional game reviews. Well, thank you. This one really captivated me. I really enjoyed it. So yes, join me tomorrow. More stream tomorrow of this fantastic game. Thank you all for watching. Take care of yourselves. Until next time, goodbye for now.